I wanted to ask you, because you alluded to Captain Traore and you wearing the red beret. Which in some ways is in so many different parts of our continent. Of course, Thomas Sankara, I believe, was the first person to start the trend. Captain Traore wears the red beret. Julius Malema here in South Africa wears the red beret. In some ways, it's become a symbol of a new African movement led by younger politicians who are pushing against the incumbents of old who have become complacent. What do you make of those two leaders in different parts of the continent who also share your attire?
Yeah, I like Julius. I like his energy. We might differ in a few things because we are fighting for different things. He's like he's in South Africa. For him, he's fighting for economic rights. For us, we're fighting for human rights. We're fighting first and foremost for the right to be human beings and to have that full human dignity. That is how far back we are. So we're fighting for completely different things. But I have a lot of respect for him. I have a lot of respect for President Traore. Of course, I might disagree with the way he came into power. But it's not how it comes into power, but how he uses that power and how he relates with the people. My only disagreement may be with President Traore, and is anchored in history. Because many of the people that come to power have very good words. These nice words that I'm saying, General Museveni said when he was my age, even more eloquently. And we agreed with him. He persuaded our parents and they picked up guns. Many of them died because of the idea that he presented, which even right now, even if they presented it to me, I would agree with it, you know? So he was a great revolutionary. Everything that I'm saying, he was saying. But time, and like they say, absolute power, power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. 40 years later, that's what General Museveni did. When he had started, he was the most amazing person. You know, there was zero corruption. Our country developed massively in the first 10 years of General Museveni's presidency. 1986 to 1996. Now, since then, it has only been rolling back because power got onto his head. Not just General Museveni, so many other revolutionaries. Look at Zimbabwe. Robert Mugabe,
You were named after him.
I was named after Robert Mugabe. He was a prized revolutionary. And he did so many things. But he just did not do one thing. He did not empower the people and he did not allow Zimbabwe to go ahead. It makes me think, I love President Thomas Sankara, but it makes me wonder what would happen if Thomas Sankara made 30 years in power and then power got over him. So that's why I think that President Traore is a great leader, what he's doing for his people. But the lesson we learn, especially from Gaddafi, is that you can do everything for your people. That's one very important thing that you must give your people. The right to determine their future. You can have your children, you will love them, you will give them everything. But if you don't let them fly when it's their time to fly, when you don't let them go when it's their time to go, to determine their own destiny, then it's going to become a problem. My father was a doctor, and he wished I would be a doctor. I disappointed him and became a musician. When I went to university, he thought I was studying to become a lawyer. On graduation day, he was told that I studied music, dance, and drama. He refused to come to my graduation because, so things like that. So it's important that President Traore empowers the people. The greatest success of any leader is to give power back to the people. That is the only justification why people joined you in the first place. We praise the great Nelson Mandela. But what can you put a finger, first and foremost, on what he did? Overcoming power. overcoming the trappings of power.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do that is empowering the people. I'm sure people love President Traore. So it would be wonderful if he gave them a chance to elect him as president so that they feel that he is actually their servant and not their boss. That's my humble opinion.
It's a really important point.